So we'll go through this colony, make sure, I guess first make sure they're queen right. And then I can add them this box. I guess I should have checked them and made sure they were queen right before I did put together this box. Bees seem calm. They probably swarmed, honestly. Good food frame. No eggs in the little bit of space she has, no eggs. Let's see here. Okay, space for a queen, but don't see any eggs. Don't see a queen. Same on this side. Space, but no queen. I'm sorry, no eggs. Not looking good so far. This is summer beekeeping. I feel like I always have my issues in the summer. Okay, here we go. With some brood. But unfortunately, I don't see any eggs. This must have been a frame left over before they swarmed or something. Let me check here. Okay, so no sign of eggs here. Running into some problems out in this yard. I've had a lot of problems over here this year at this yard. I don't know why. It's kind of far away from my other bee yards. I don't know if there's a queen mating issue or what. Okay, same deal here. There's no sign of queen. No eggs. They have space for her. When I say they have space, I mean it's not plugged out, so there's space for a queen to lay. I don't even see a queen. Okay, there's a virgin. So there is a virgin running around like crazy. See if I can get her on the camera. She is right there at the bottom, running along the bottom. Where did she go? Okay, right there. That's a virgin queen. So she's not mated yet. You can clearly see she's a queen. I already lost her. They're hard to find. So, but yeah, I guess I'll put this back and let her go out on a mating flight. And just for the heck of it, I will go ahead and add that other box because I'm not sure I will be back. One thing I won't do, I won't be treating them today. Just because I don't like to treat any colony that's requeening themselves or has a virgin. So, but now they have food. They'll go through the winter like this. I'll check on that. I'll put virgin queen on the lid in today's date and check on them. Don't really like queens this late in the year, but I can always requeen her next spring. All right, let's go check on the colony that I shook those bees off. And majority of them have walked in. So now I'll take the rest of these frames, fill up my deep box, which they were in. And I got a couple frames up on the truck too. And I'll add them just to give them some space and guard this comb for me. And hopefully when I come back, this colony will be a good double deep to go into the winter. I really don't like to use double deeps in the winter, but I need to guard this comb, so I got to do what I got to do. But yeah, let me get this put back together and I'll get back with you. All right, so I'm just going to go through a couple more of these over here and I will pick you up at my other yard. All right, so these bees were put here, I would say, like right after the flow. And then I came back and they were all pretty strong, so I added a box of wet supers. They filled them up. I did not take any feed from them, mainly because, again, I got busy with work. So I really didn't want to have to go around and feed all these colonies. Today I'm just going to be doing a couple spot checks with you guys, seeing how they look, seeing if they ate any of their honey up top, and pretty much just overall health. So let's get down in here and take a look. These are my good honey boxes, so I will have to open feed, let them rob this out after the summer, because looking down in here, these frames are damn near capped all the way and pretty fat too. So that's good. The only thing is I'm going to have to lift all these so I can do my inspections, and I do have excluders on. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go down, take a quick peek at the brood, and go from there. It's pretty hot on this side of the farm over here. I'm expecting these colonies. Yeah, this is beautiful. There's the queen right there on the first frame. Bring this over for you guys. She is right there. So she's a nice, big, healthy queen. She just went on the back side. Yeah, they got some really good, nice, beautiful pollen on this frame. Nice, healthy queen. Brood pattern looks amazing. Let me just see where that queen went. She's right there on the bottom. I'll just stick this frame right here for now. Check out this frame of brood just to see her pattern. Yeah, so that's perfect. So this is more like it how, yeah. So she's got brood all the way on the outside wall. They got plenty of food up top. They're not honey bound. Again, honey bounds when they fill all this empty space with nectar. So she's got room to lay. Just keep an eye on her when I put this back in. Let me see here. All right, there she is. So yeah, I don't need to go any further. In a colony like this, they have food. She's got a good pattern. I will have to treat. The only issue is I'm going to treat after I take these supers off. I'm not going to be extracting these supers because I just don't have the time and got the amount of honey that I really wanted this year already. So this will save me feed and feeding them sugar water throughout the dearth. So that looks real good. That's a full box of honey there. So let me take you guys and go through another one. Pick one out here. Let's do this one. Okay, this one, Queen right, this one. So this one over here that we're about to go through looked like they were getting ready to swarm last time I went through them. And I don't need any more bees, so I probably that day just went ahead and let them, I guess, let nature take its part, do whatever they decided to do. But we will find out here once I see the population. Okay. Excluder came off too, good. And let's take a look and see. Just gonna go straight down into the center here. Give me a good idea if they swarmed or not. Okay. Looking for eggs, and I do not see any. Same thing here. Not seeing any eggs. So what probably happened is they probably did swarm, and there's either going to be a virgin in here or a freshly mated queen. I get stuck sometimes looking for eggs, and I actually forget that I could also be looking for a queen or a virgin. So that's 2 frames that were right in the middle with no eggs. The bees are acting very calm and organized even. So this is a pollen frame. So I'm guessing there will be a virgin in here. Colonies like this where I don't find anything, I give them another 2 weeks. I just mark on the lid to know next time to really be sure that they requeen themselves. And if not, I have nukes at the mating yard that I can drop in here. So the cells here are open and polished, which is a good indication of a mated queen. Okay, so there is still a virgin right here towards the bottom. And I'll try to pause the picture. She might have just flew off. I think she did. Well, she'll come back. I think I saw her. She flew down onto that other frame. So yeah, so this hive did swarm, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I couldn't stop them. Didn't really care to. Plus, it'll give me a fresh queen. That was a virgin. I'm pretty sure she flew on this frame. But yeah, they'll figure it out. She'll go out and get mated. I do have bee yards near this area, so I'm not worried about drones or anything like that. That'll give them a good brood break. She'll come back, build up a little bit. I'll treat them, get them right for going into the fall, and then start feeding them to build them up, build up their weight to go into winter. All right, so now, yeah, I put swarm cells on the lid. So 7-3, VQ, virgin queen. Okay, this one's queen right over here. All right, so this one had a virgin queen. So let's go through this one and see if we now have a mated queen. Definitely would have been long enough. So this will be interesting. The one behind me also was in swarm mode. A lot of these hives over here actually say swarm. That's what happens when I build up too fast and too quick, and I ran out of equipment. I don't want any more numbers. I don't really have time in the summer to be growing bees. I'm really just trying to maintain bees and requeen when I have to. So this will be interesting because this should now have a fresh mated queen. That looks good though, because it's all ready for a queen to lay in. Population's definitely down compared to my stronger queen right colonies. Okay, nothing here. Summer queens too can be dang near 50-50 for that queen to come back mated. Now the dragonflies and birds are hungry and everything else, so a lot of times I have to drop in some of my mated queens. Okay, so she is mated and she is big and eggs just starting to lay. Let's see if I can get her in a picture. She is right there. You can see how her abdomen is much larger. She's got a purpose when she's walking around. The bees see her. So this one's queen right. She's just now starting to lay on this frame. They'll bounce back in population. I'm not worried about the population. And again, I left supers on over here, so food I'm not worried about. They got some fresh frames too. I've taken some splits from this colony, I can tell. Yep, they got food up here. Ooh. So that's good. All right, so now I can change this one from VQ to queen right, which is perfect. Because I love having queen right, or I'm sorry, I love having freshly mated queens, summer solstice queens, going into the winter, especially for next year. This colony will produce a ton of nectar. Queen right, queen right. This one's queen cup, they swarmed. All right, so it's a little too hot out here. My phone actually stopped recording and went into overheat mode. So yeah, I got a few more yards to check out today. I've made the call. I'm actually not going to treat with Apigard just yet. The heat was kind of an issue, but really I still am trying to get some colonies queen right. Saw a lot of virgin queens today. I don't want to put a treatment on there if she hasn't went on her mating flight yet. I want to let them kind of start to build up a little bit before I hit them with a treatment. I just feel weird putting on Apigard with a virgin in the colony or even cells. So yeah, pretty much just went around today to do an overall check, update all my lids so I know where I'm at with hive count, queen right colonies, and any blanks that I have. I can go through and install a nuke that I have in there. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.